Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Hearthstone. So our quests are, we need to get 5 with Rogue or Warrior, 3 of any class, and 5 of Tavern Brawls. So we're sticking with Tavern Brawls, like we did last recording. Unfortunately, we need to get 4 more victories on Tavern Brawls. I don't really want to change anything on my deck. Because I really don't see what I could change that would help. It's mostly I'm just gonna have to get lucky and run against more people that I can beat.
Victory or death!
So I don't think I can get the list right in front of me. Let me see if I can do this on my tablet. Let's see. I have severely increased my efficiency, I would say.
Job's done.
Let's see. Do
Happy
I have
Feast of Winter Veil.
Google Sheets.
Happy Feast of Winter Veil!
Happy Feast of Winter Veil.
Alright, I already just said that you're squelched. Gosh.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Let's see.
Wanna blow something up?
Try that. I wish it had hit that one a second time. Here we go. See, so I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for Game of the Year, and I'm probably not gonna do anything because, as was mostly planned, and this year certainly could have gone a different way.
Get in there and fight!
It could have absolutely gone a completely different way than the way it did. I could have been playing just a handful of games. I could have been playing like Binding of Isaac again. I could have been playing Rogue Legacy. I could have been playing games like that that are over and over again. Hearthstone probably wouldn't have changed any, except for maybe I wouldn't have played Hearthstone at all. Is the only way it could have changed. So I was fortunate enough to be able to afford old games that were relatively related to new games, which is still a stepping stone for a year. I mean, in all bigger people, all the bigger video game reviews were specifically covering the let's see. We're covering new games and only new games. Let's see how we'll do this, and then this, and then
Practice makes perfect.
I'll give a taunt to this guy so I can attack him. Elsewise, let's see how's this gonna work. I'm gonna have to scroll all the way down. I think. So I'm trying to bring up what is a Google Sheets document And I've got it up in Drive, but I think I need to install Sheets to use that because I can't switch Sheets. I can't switch to the next form on the
Time runs out on me.
and so then I'm just looking at the default one, which doesn't help me any.
Gifts for all!
Apparently I haven't updated my firewall on my tablet in a while either. There we go, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this character. Job done. End the turn. So I've come to learn that my tablet actually, I prefer it not to be set up very much. To not have much installed on it, not have many things updating or anything like that. Because I just want it to be a stagnant thing that it goes to the internet when I need it to, and that's it. It's not my turn, the other person's playing.
Time runs out on me.
Gifts for all!
There's Google Sheets. Install that. And then that should work. I have gotten to the point where it's pretty terrifying every single time you update Google Play app. Oftentimes I'll just say no, I don't want it to be updated. Or it's just leave it at whatever version it is, because almost every update for everything wants more permissions, wants more ability to do something that I don't want it to do. And I'm like, I'm happy with what it does. I would like to get the Pixel C once it starts working. If you could get like CyanogenMod or whatever is going to replace CyanogenMod at some point, because CyanogenMod is turning into an abandoned project slowly. But I do want to get the Pixel C. That looks like it's a powerful little tablet laptop type thing.
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
And I think that will be ideally what I'll replace my current tablet with. Ideally, but it is also very expensive. I typically don't use my tablet enough to justify spending that kind of money. I think it's more realistic to believe I'll just get an old Nexus that's been refurbished.
For the War Chief! For Hellscream!
Job's done.
Come on, download. I guess it's trying to download while I'm playing the game, while I'm also uploading videos, which is something I shouldn't be doing, but recording Lego Marvel superheroes, the graphics are there. I can definitely see a considerable difference in the size versus a 45-minute episode of Lego Star Wars versus a 45-minute episode of Lego Marvel superheroes. Just over the years, they are putting more polygons, more frames, more details into it, and that means a bigger recording file for me, which is good because that means better quality. Now I did have one problem of the mysterious purple lines, which I believe is an anti-aliasing failure of my video card after being the program running for 2 days straight. Or it could be my TV too, I don't know. But it's probably the video card.
Victory or death!
So I was seeing these mysterious purple lines on the edges of things, and the edges meaning anti-aliasing, and I started talking about it, and then I went back and looked at the video, and I go, oh, it's not showing up on the video at all. So it was very, very obvious. It wasn't just like it was like all over the screen with purple lines, and then no, none of it whatsoever. Which caused a bit of a problem, and I had to reset my computer. I probably shouldn't just have the game running for that long. I am getting increasingly worried about just having my PC running non-stop anyways. The fan doesn't seem to always go off. It doesn't always seem like it's
practice makes
I'll give
perfect.
this guy time.
Job's done.
It seems like it very much will come on and leave the fan on forever, which I'm afraid is going to wear down the fan. That is my major fear, is it's just going to completely wear down my fan. So it's taken a while, so I probably won't even download the Google Sheets for me to get the full list. But there is a long list of games that I've played in 2015, and I would like to cover them. I probably will. I might make a video around that, but I don't know. It's kind of weird too. I hit this guy and this guy. Well,
Now, play nice, you two.
random minions deal 3 damage. I'm gonna do this one. And then you turn there.
Oh, what fun we're having!
I need to kill this guy, obviously. And on top of all the games that actually came out in 2015, I'm like 2 or 3 months into 2016 already. So there's a lot of games that, most of the games I've recently played have not come out at all. And that's weird. That is totally weird. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Attack this first. And we can't play this. So do I want to kill this guy because he's going to do 1 damage to me each time? Or do I want to hit the face, or do I want to hit this guy? And I think I want to kill this guy. So, like, for example, Hitman Absolution, I've completely recorded that series. It's not coming out in 2015. It's not even starting in 2015. Dishonored, I haven't recorded that. That's obviously not going to come out in 2015. I need to get further ahead. It is increasingly possible that things in my life are going to change, and I'm going to lose a considerable number of hours. Probably 3 days a week in which I should be recording are just going to be taken off the table. So that's almost cutting the amount of time I can record in half.
What fun we're having!
the first thing that's gonna get cut off, if that is the case, is going to be, it's gonna absolutely be Hearthstone. We're just gonna stop doing as, being as consistent with the quest. There will be days, there will absolutely be days where I just can't play it. Now, in hopes of counterbalancing that, we have You Don't Know Jack getting recorded. If I get that all ahead, and that's a straight year of that time slot filled in, well, that would be great news, and that would help out a little bit. But still, I've got these Lego time slots, which I am trying to get to not have the Lego time slot be 2 o'clock. So maybe I can manipulate some things and push some things into different sections. Here. Taunt. Overload 3. I'll take that. I'll take this guy. Here we go. Let's play this. Turn there. There we go. Maybe that will turn things around for me. Actually, I think that might. Darn it. So you have an amazing card like that, and still it can be defeated by Hex. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, if I can push the Lego Batman into the 3 o'clock time slot, or rearrange some things, perhaps, that might work. Maybe I can then push, I haven't thought about this before, but maybe then I could push,
there is little time.
What would I push? I'd push the Sam and Max Save the World Volume 2. Right.
Back to work.
Take that, take that. Hey, I won! Got lucky there. I will take the lucky victory. No, I'd take some concessions. It would be helpful. It'd be helpful if we had some people concede here. Yeah, if I could put Lego in the 3 o'clock time slot, if I could push Sam and Max Save the World into the 4 or 5 o'clock time slot, where it probably should be, because Sam and Max is kind of a slightly risque, dirty jokes, but not as bad as You Don't Know Jack is. You Don't Know Jack is just full of dirty jokes. So I would do that, and then
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
I might be able to squeeze more in that way and get further ahead and better adjust my schedule. Unfortunately, the real problem is I need 2 or 3, really, AAA games always airing on my channel. Always. and
Pleasant beast
I don't
of
know how we're
winter.
going to do that.
Happy feast of winter.
I don't know how I'm going to get it like that. I'm hoping what happens is I can really get ahead. I don't know how this is going to happen, but my hope is that I could get really, really ahead.
Winter.
Wanna blow something up?
To the point where if I was 12 months, a rolling 12 months ahead,
You're in trouble
that'd be great.
now.
But I've thrown a big bump, speed bump, into that thought because I've now done the research and I now know that
Now, play nice, you two.
I'm gonna get 2 treasures right now to make sure that he can't get any interesting way to play this.
More gifts.
So finally Google Sheets opens.
Stop yelling!
More gifts.
Equip a 2/2. No, let's play this. Whenever you gain armor, give this minion +1 attack. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 scarab. I will take that and play that and end the turn. Go. Yeah. I just don't know how. What's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna get all to the new games, like Mirror's Edge 2 is coming out, I believe somewhere around the 6th month of 2016. I'll record Mirror's Edge 1 to cover that one, and Mirror's Edge 2 might be one of the latest games that has an announced
More gifts.
date, or something along that line. Actually, now that I have the forum up, I can tell you exactly what the next latest thing is. There are 2 things. It's so hard to read this. Like the Ghostbusters movie release is 7/22/2016. What? According to my records now, it says Mirror's Edge 2 is 5/24/2017. I need to go look that up. That's probably 2016. And I put the form in, filled it in wrong. Let's go ahead and play this. Deal 1 damage to all other creatures. Destroy a random creature. Have a 6/8.
I must choose. Doom for everyone.
I'll go ahead and play this. So, effectively, on my list I've made of things that's coming up, I have Lego Marvel Avengers that's coming out 1/26/2016. I have Dishonored is coming out Q2 2016. I have Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, the movie, coming out on 3/25/2016. Which, for that, I was thinking doing the Batman Lego game, which kind of makes sense. I mean, we're already going to be there. 4/29 is Captain America Civil War, which I was wondering about whether that was Avengers Civil War or Captain America Civil War. That was the name of that movie. Whether it was in the Avengers series or in the Captain America Civil War series. So, as for that release date, since I'm already doing Lego Marvel Avengers, There's nothing really I can do unless I'm going to go buy Lego Marvel Avengers and play that to sell to Captain America Civil War, which I don't see a real reason why I'd do that, but who knows. Weirder things have happened. Let's go and get this. Attack this. Attack here. Attack here. Attack here. And play this. Charge Battle Cry. Discard 2 cards. Destroy 2 minions. Deal 5 damage to them. I'll take this. Play it. Discard 2 cards. Okay. I've won. Good. So then 5/24/2016 assumedly is Mirror's Edge. 7/22 is Ghostbusters, which I was going to play Ghostbusters game. So that's the big speed bump, is all of those games that I've added to the list. All the other games I played. Below that, I have lists of things I was thinking about doing and now I've gotten thrown to the back burner. I have like Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of the before the reboot. That's all on the too old list. It's just not stuff I'm even anywhere thinking about playing. Borderlands is still, I still want to do it. Where I find time to do it, I don't know. Potentially, I have to record up to the 7th month of 2016, and it's not even January 2016. It's, well, it would only make it worse if it was January 2016, and I was trying to record that far ahead. 7 months.
Victory or death!
But yeah, playing Borderlands, which I still want to do. Gearbox Quebec, no, Gearbox Montreal, it has opened, so they are scaling up to do something. And I doubt that's going to be Borderlands that they're making. I imagine what they're doing is they're putting their B-tier efforts into the new studio and focusing their A-tier efforts on Borderlands being created, or Border Worlds, whether it's Borderlands 3 or called Border Worlds, I don't know. I imagine all of that's going to happen in their Dallas office. Skyrim is listed here for 200 plus hours. That's approximately how many hours I would do it for. So
What fun we're having!
that could be a super long series. It might be helpful if I did something like that, because then I could get really into Skyrim and fill out a lot of a time slot. But I just don't know how I could get away with 2 cheats. All you're doing, you don't know Jack, and cheating there, and then filling in another time slot for like 4 months with Skyrim. Doesn't make sense. Bioshock, Bioshock 2, Bioshock Infinite. All listed there. Eventually I'll get around to it. Maybe I can, we do have the Halloween month slot that I think is probably going to be our only thematic. Let's see.
No problem.
I'm gonna just kill this guy. And then play this.
Play nice, you two.
There's a lot of cards to play. Cards that you draw from your hand. From your hero power, cost 0. At the end of your turn, destroy this if it's the only one. Return 3 random. I will take this and play it. It's highly unlikely at the end of my turn this will be
More gifts!
So, and then I have Bully, which I don't see a real reason why I'd want to play this. So let's just go down the list though, for end of the year. I have listed, and my files aren't completely accurate as far as series 1. But Well, actually, they were probably accurate enough for Series 1 and then not very accurate for Series 2. But maybe they're completely accurate. I don't know. There's a lot of spotlights missing here, definitely. Oh, they killed it with a brawl. That's annoying.
For the war chief! For Hellscream!
Oh well.
No problem.
So, for 2015, I covered the Talos Principle, Portal 1, Portal 2, Faster Than Light, finished in FTL Faster Than Light finished in 2015. Binding of Isaac finished in 2014. So, Faster Than Light, then Bastion, then the Stanley Parable, then Plague Inc. Evolved, then The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, then Plants vs. Zombies, Back to the Future, Overlord, the DLC for Overlord Raising Hell, Tomb Raider the 2013 reboot.
A fight! Go! Everyone!
Go ahead and play.
Get in here!
Grow Home, Anti-Chamber, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, Hearthstone, The Walking Dead Series 2. I apparently don't have The Walking Dead labeled here. Interesting. The Wolf Among Us, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter Redux, Sam and Max Save the World, finishes on 12/31/2015. So, should I include things that start in 2015 and don't finish? I don't know. But let's see. Deus Ex The Fall, Deus Ex Human Revolution is started in 2015. It's not going to finish until January 22nd, 2016 though. Let's see, what do I want to do? I'll do this. Child of Light started in 2015 and is gonna barely end on the 30th of December. Hearthstone again. I break up my Hearthstone slots based on the episode number. So there's a little bit of Hearthstone in every series. Contrast. Apparently that has come and gone. DMC Devil May Cry. So that is all in the let's see, how am I gonna do this? 50% shot, there's that guy, and I missed. So I'll hit this guy. Charge battle cry, return 3 random enemy minions to your hands. I'll take this.
Job's done.
End the turn there. So that's all the things that are recorded and start in 2015. Well, not really, because there's a few things that start, like Lego Star Wars technically is also a 2015 thing, and a few things are going to start on like the 30th or 31st of December, which is not really things. So that's, let's see, about 28 to 30 games that I covered, which isn't a terrible number. It absolutely isn't a terrible number.
Back to work.
So I guess our goal next year in 2016 is to do 30 more. That, well, should be fine and easy because it seems like I've already got 15 started. 31, 45. Oh.
I can wait longer.
So we can kind of talk about, just as reference here, what is already been recorded for 2016. If you want a bit of spoilers here, is
Wanna blow something up?
we have this game. I have Transistor, Dust, more Hearthstone, Gone Home, Lego Star Wars is gonna mostly complete in 2016. Deponia: The Complete Journey, that is gonna go for 2 months. It's a pretty long point-and-click adventure game, and it's the reason why Sam Max Save the World series season 2 is gonna take a while to come out. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have put it up there. Mark of the Ninja, You Don't Know Jack, Hearthstone again. You had lots of Hearthstone slots. And Hitman Absolution, Lego Marvel Superheroes. I'm planning on getting Sam and Max Save the World around 2/29/2016. Season 2 should start there. Shadow Complex Remastered is completely recorded. And Hearthstone, and then Dishonored. And on top of those that are scheduled and recorded, we have the list I gave before, where I plan on doing a Lego Batman at some point, Mirror's Edge 1 at some point, and the Ghostbusters game at some point, and then we have Dead Island 2 is supposed to be released sometime in 2016, and since I have no updated date on that, that's going to come out after the Ghostbusters game right now. So that's enough of looking at that, and now I'll just focus on the game a little bit more. The point there is there was 30 games that I played in 2015, and I can't remember a lot of them. Not enough that I could really say The Witcher 3 was the game of the year. I guess The Witcher 3 wins by default because it's one of the few new games I've played. I mean, if I really am gonna just limit it to new games I played, you're talking The Witcher 3 and the Talos Principle, and that's it. There were no other new games of those 30 games that were actually new games. Everything else was this transition year, which next year is very much probably still going to be a transition year. It is possible, definitely, that
Wanna blow something up?
the year after next year, that won't be the issue anymore.
Battle commencing.
It's very likely that in 2018 we will be able to buy all the new games, and all the new games will fill in all the fill in what we don't have here. Of course, let's see, destroy 2 random enemy minions, discard 2 random cards. Return 3 random things, or just play this. 2 random minions to discard 2 cards. I guess I'll do it. Play that. Your hero takes damage on your destroy a random player for that. I'll just take this guy for free. Play him.
Battle commencing.
Job done.
Is it you get demon cards because he's a demon and it was a gift for him? Interesting. That might be how this is working. I hadn't thought of that, but yeah. So I guess The Witcher 3 is the game of the year. if I was gonna play by that rule, but I don't know if that's the right way to play it. And I really don't know what I would, or how I should rate the game.
Battle commencing.
Do I give it to Tomb Raider because I remember Tomb Raider more than Witcher 3 and they're basically the same game? Or they're very similar games? Do I give it to Hearthstone because I play the most Hearthstone? Do I give it to Fallout 4 because I enjoyed watching other people play Fallout 4? I don't know. And honestly, when I'm gonna listen to other people play do like podcast of Game of the Year, and the difference there is they are teams of people that are going to sit there and discuss mostly the Giant Bombcast Game of the Year recordings. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna discuss it through a big group. So my personal Game of the Year very well might not be what should be Game of the Year for everybody.
I see.
I can tell you it's not going to be Transistor. I don't even think Transistor is going to come out in 2015, but I can tell you Transistor is also not going to be Game of the Year for let's see.
Job's done.
I don't have any minions to play right now.
Behold the armies of Stormwind.
Draw 3 cards, any of them you put any minions directly in your hand. Ooh. What a card. What a card. So I need a way to do 10 damage, 11 damage. Maybe he'd life tap for me. I doubt he would, well. Deus Ex was kind of fun, but repetitive. Tomb Raider was kind of fun and repetitive. Less repetitive probably than Deus Ex. Witcher 3 had a better story, but it was a nightmare for me to record. Finally I have something to play. So Portal, should I say Portal is the game of the year because that's the game I played the most? Ugh. Portal 2? Portal 2 beats Portal. Talos Principle? There's too much reading in both the Talos Principle and Talos Principle and The Witcher 3. Too much reading in both of those. I'm just gonna be straight up honest about it. Ooh, I can destroy a damaged minion now. Good thing I saw that. So maybe I should do like a video that's just a in review type deal. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just make a quick explanation where I just say what I just said. There was 30 games I covered. I feel very proud about the amount of effort that I was able to pull through. These guys are just getting crazy with Pleasant Feast of Wintervale garbage. So yeah,
Ready for
I'm
action.
about to lose. But yeah, I think I should just talk about, if I'm gonna do anything, is what very well may just give it The Witcher 3. I may very well just say The Witcher 3 is the game of the year. It beats out Talos Principle as a new game. All the other games had their own years to cover.
You think gifts grow on trees?
I could potentially
Ready to flee.
try to make the argument that
Job's done.
Tomb of the Rise of the Tomb Raider might potentially win, but it didn't come out even on PC yet, so it's not coming out until January. So that's not really fair to give it Game of the Year because I liked its predecessor. That's not fair at all in any sense. So I think Witcher 3 wins it. There really wasn't a ton of problems with Witcher 3. This will be funny if he gets the boar.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Well,
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Almost out of time.
Shields up.
apparently wanted to do all of that just to screw
Shield
with
up.
me.
I don't like this place.
Ho, ho, ho! Happy Wintersville!
Practice makes perfect.
I have to get back to Mrs. Winter.
That was weird. Mrs. Winter. Why did it say that? Oh, probably because it couldn't put one down here because you're there with the will. This guy's screwing with me.
I'll get right on it.
I can wait no longer.
Well, with that ridiculous thing. So, yeah, still not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with the year in review. But I think it is going to kind of be more focused on the year in the review. Anywho, that's it for this recording. We're going to go into a third recording session. Not really that surprising. We need to get 2 more victories in the Tavern Brawl. That's it. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. Let me know in the comments down below what your game of the year for 2015 was, or I mean, it's probably gonna be either Fallout 4 or Witcher 3. It's gonna be a much more difficult question next year. I can probably. Anyways, if you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. Now, if I start getting a significant amount of donations, to the point where I was getting somewhere around $40 to $60 each month, that would guarantee I could play all the new games going forward. And that is what I would do. I would drop the concept of playing the old versions of games to prepare people for the new versions of games pretty much completely. Although, one of the things I have noticed is that new games really don't come out until October, and my schedule right now only goes up to the 7th month, not the 10th month. There may be a large stretch in the beginning of the year, every year, of not that many video games coming out, and I would then definitely want to fill up my time slots with older games and catch-up games. Eventually we will catch up if I continue doing this, which I plan to. So donations would be greatly appreciated. Even if you only give me $1, though, then I can do small Steam games, which I have a ton of those, and there's a lot there that I need to start doing also, and I will eventually get to those. And then down below is the links to my social media sites, so follow and friend me on all of those. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.